Hello, this is Peter with GeeksTrucking.com. How are you doing? Just thought I'd tell you about my day. A wonderful day with dealing with the military. Yep. So, I was supposed to pick up my load at 8 a.m. Actually, it was between 8 and 5 p.m., so I wasn't late picking it up. But, the first address, the BOL had two different addresses on it, which was kind of odd. Actually, not two different addresses, two different names for two different Air Force bases. So, I went to the first one, went to the south gate, because I don't know what the hell. I didn't see no signs, didn't see nothing, nope, nothing at all. Stayed in line there for a good 40 minutes trying to get to the gate. All of a sudden, this person comes running towards me, and I'm like, oh, no. Please, not me. Not me. Sure enough, she came to my window. She's like, what are you doing here? I said, well, I'm here to pick up something from this military base. She's like, well, you're at the wrong entrance then. You got paperwork. So I gave her my BOL. She's like, oh, yep. You're at the wrong gate. You got to go to the north gate. It's about 5 miles north. So I went ahead and went north. About 5 miles. On that side of the street, I saw commercial vehicles only. So, okay, so I know I was at the right gate. So, I went there. And, went through the gate. Waited in line for about an hour and a half. Finally pull up to where I'm supposed to be. They asked me for my paperwork, my name, blah, 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 blah. And they looked at the BOL, looked at their sheet, and said, you are at the wrong Air Force base. So what? Yep, you're at the wrong Air Force base. So they're like, you're going to have to back up and go to the other way, to the other base. Which they gave me directions to, but sometimes I don't get the best memories. So I kick it in reverse and I back up so I could turn around because they wouldn't even let me on the base. And I left. And then I got all the way to the end and then I pulled over and looked up the other Air Force base in my GPS. So I followed it. I went there and it told me to take a right. And when I looked to take the right, it was a dirt road. Now, I've been to enough Air Force bases. I've been to enough military bases that, no, that's not exactly where you want to go. So I went up the road about 2 miles, made a U-turn, came all the way back and took the first exit. Which took me to the second Air Force base gate. So I finally get up to the gate. There wasn't much of a line, so it was pretty quick. Got up to the gate. Young lady came to my window and said, can I help you? And I looked at her and said, I am so confused. Please, just tell me. Just please tell me I'm in the right spot. So I gave her my paperwork. She looked at me and said, yep, you're in the right spot, all right. I said, awesome. She's like, but there's a problem. I said, what's that? She's like, you haven't been inspected yet. You need to get your vehicle inspected. They're going to completely search your vehicle inside and out. I said, okay then, well, where do I go for that? And she's like, well, you're going to have to make a U-turn here. And she actually let me on the base to make the U-turn. And go about 10 miles the opposite direction. And follow the commercial inspections lane. I said, okay. Sure, not a problem. So, I turned around, went all the way down, about 10 miles, And, well, there's another line. Yep. Waited in that line for about 2 hours before I pull up to the truck inspection. Now, the truck inspection was interesting to me. They had me shut off the vehicle, pop the hood, and go sit in a shack with no windows. Yep. He stuck me in a shack with no windows, so I can't see what they're doing. About 15 minutes, they called me and said, okay, you're clear, you're good to go. And they gave me directions to go to the welcome center, basically, to check in, to fill out paperwork, to get paperwork. So I followed his instructions, and yep, I was there for about 2 hours. I did all my paperwork. They called the state of Rhode Island to verify me. They verified my Social Security. They ran a background check on me. I know. I'm sure. Yep. And then they told me I had to call my sponsor. Now, I didn't know I had a sponsor. It's not like this is a AA meeting or anything. I had no idea. Nope. So I called the person's name that was on the BOL. And sure enough, he had to sponsor me to come in. So that took him about 30 minutes to show up. And he said, okay, follow me now. Because I have to be escorted on the base. And escorted off the base. So, I went ahead. And I followed him all the way down. And found my step deck that I had to pick up full of stuff, which I'll make a quick video tomorrow morning before I hit the road to show you all what I have. The problem with this, where I picked it up, it was in a mud pit again. Yep, mud pit. So, yeah. Anyways, I did real good hooking it up. No pull-ups, no nothing. I did it first time perfectly, unlike the tanker that took like 20-40 minutes for me to hook up to it. And did everything and did a tug test. And when I did the tug test, I sunk my tires a little bit into the mud. Joy. So after a little bit of work, I was able to get out and get back on the road, being escorted out of the Air Force Base, and that was my day. Wasted most of my clock waiting for a background check, waiting in line. Yeah. But it was interesting. I found it interesting just because it's something I've never done before in a truck. So, needless to say, it was a good experience. So, it was a long experience, and I'm tired as hell because of it. But I'm about halfway to the drop-off point, so I'll make it tomorrow morning. So, all right, YouTube, that will be about it for tonight. So, if you have any questions, email me at peter@geekslogic.com. Leave a comment. Please subscribe if you get a chance. Tell your friends to subscribe also. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let me know what y'all think. So anyways, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you again.